Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII on the series JG. So what I have done off screen since last we were together, you and I, gentle viewer, is I teleported to Yuznan. I found out that at the cargo station, which you will recall from much earlier in the story when we were having to go through the industrial area and the cargo station, somewhere around here we fought like Lumina summoned a Cyclops, and she had a particularly weird and like sadistic bit when the Cyclops died. Like we killed the Cyclops and she was talking about how it wanted to make a final impact, and it's weird. It was kind of an odd scene. It made Lumina a little more sinister than she has been in most of the story. But yeah, we had this like path to get to, because the entire Augur's Quarter was sealed off. So we used this to get to the Augur's Quarter, and then eventually it led to the whole storyline about us dressed in an evening gown and playing the role of the savior in a musical number and blah blah. It was a weird bit of story. But at the cargo station we have two different encounters. We have those robotoids who whatever they're actually called. I think they're the Gert. No, these are the Desdemonas, which I guess are female, and the Desmonds are male. I don't really understand why they're two different enemies now that I look at it. 160,000 hit points. 40,000 hit points. Oh, maybe Desmond was like the ultimate version that we fought as a boss. That might be. It was a quest boss. Anyway, we had encounters with these guys, but we also had encounters with the Hoplite, and I finally managed off screen. There was nothing at all interesting about the fight. We've seen Hoplites in all three of the games, and this was just a pink or purpley hoplite that had more hit points than usual, but it was not. This is one of the weakest enemies in the game. Usually appears in groups of like 6. So when the hoplite that is like has higher stats but is by itself appears, it was a very easy and uninteresting battle. But that's it. I've extincted every species you can extinct at this point in the game, because there's like 2 different species that only appear in the end game sequence that are, you can make them extinct, but you can't do it before you get to the end game, and it's beyond the point of no return, which is why that one quest with that guy who wants proof you made all the enemies extinct is a new game plus only quest. So what I did is I did that, and then I got us back up to having 8 EP while fighting to extinguish those guys. And I came to the place where this is the Lapis Lazuli treasure, and I actually acquired it off screen. It's just a treasure chest that's only there at certain times that says Lapis Lazuli. There's Candace and Tommaso Ciampa. There's also kind of up here at a place while looking for the Lapis Lazuli, I found there's a little treasure up here, which I got, and it's just some accessory that we're not going to use, but it's here. And that's kind of it for what we can do at this place. So I need to leave enough to warp twice, because I'm going to warp to the Wildlands and do some stuff in the Wildlands. Hold on, let's try something real quick first. Because if we go to the world map and Luxarian, we need to get into the Warren to advance this quest with the cat, but that is not going to be a thing that we can actually do until midnight. Also at midnight in Luxarian, we need to try to see these last couple of ghosts. So basically, the quest here we can't do until midnight, and it's only 7 o'clock. So, to try to be productive during those hours, I found out. So there's 2 quests in the Dead Dunes that we haven't done yet. One of them we find some kid hanging around, and it can't trigger till after you've done the main story. But if we were to go back into that that ruin, there's a kid we can talk to who gives you a quest to fight one of the game's optional super bosses that we can't handle yet anyway. So, and you can fight that optional super boss without talking to the kid, and if you do, you get the quest item you need to win the quest. So whether or not you talk to this kid is kind of secondary to fighting an optional super boss. The only other quest that can be done at the Dead Dunes that we haven't already done is the one about making monsters extinct. And then Luxarian, we have a couple of quests we failed outright, but everything else is open and incomplete. Yusnan, there is a quest that we missed. You had to get it during the main story. We didn't get it. It was something to do with fireworks. There's a couple of different little quests that the reward item is fireworks and some stats. We missed one that is no longer, we can't get it to start. The NPC we need to find, I think, is just wandering around doing nothing. So the only place we have quests left that we could still do anything with, other than the ones we've talked about in Luxarian, is in the Wildlands. So what I'm going to do is warp to the Wildlands and see if we can get anything useful done there, because there's probably we'll end up doing the Wildlands. It's like one of our last places that we finish. But we can go to Jagged Village. Wildlands Station. Research Camp. I'm trying to think actually which one is closest to where we want to go. So we need to get to Polte because we have a Chocobo Kalina, whatever. We have one of those quests that you do with the Canvas of Prayers, where we have to get an item in Polte. And then I think we have an item that we need to start, a quest we need to start here. Let's see, there's a quest called Mercy of a Goddess. We have to go to Polte and speak to Taleb. So the question is, what's the closest way to get there? And the answer appears to be, if we warp to Jagged Village, I think that's actually the fastest. Okay. So we're going to warp to Jagged Village. Not Chronostasis. Jagged Village. The other quests that we need to do all have to do with Arius, the shepherd village. Like, because it wasn't connected to the main story at all, I don't think I registered that it's got a bunch of little side quest stuff that we should be doing. Who are you?
Hey, first time in Yogd?
No.
My name's Darius.
My name's
I
Big
like to keep on
Boss.
top of what's happening around here.
Mm-hmm.
This village is called Yogd. It's mostly hunters who live here. We survive by hunting monsters of all kinds.
But you've made them all
People
extinct,
here may not
so
look like
you've
much,
screwed us
but
over.
trust me, they know how to use a bow. Only the very best can join our band.
We're the
We're a
monkeys.
close-knit
We're the
band
new
of elite
monkeys.
hunters, united by the dangers we face.
Guy just likes to talk. Alright, so we're looking for somebody named Tobias. Oh no, wait, I'm looking for Tobias, but only after... I'm also going the wrong direction here. So we got our intro to Yogd Village, which I guess we had missed otherwise. Oh, new items are now available. And we don't need them.
Thank you.
You already have a quest. Oh, I picked up, sorry. I did pick up a new, I don't think it was this. We got a new, a new outfit in Yuznan called Danse Macabre, which has a special power called Sweet Spot, where it makes you increase damage when you hit an enemy's elemental weakness, which is, I guess that's nice, but I think the handful of stuff that we got left to deal with, like, I don't know that the optional super bosses have elemental weaknesses. So it's another thing where it's like, yeah, that could be useful in some cases, but it's not really going to replace anything that we're using.
Hi there.
What could I do? And this person is not selling new stuff.
Now you be careful out there.
Amongst them English. Who are you?
Kardish has been looking for this legendary red mushroom for ages, from what I've heard.
That's what I would. Yeah, we already have your quest open, but I don't remember what it is. Maybe we've done something. Ask about the items.
This is what I would need.
Crim mushroom, chocobarel, luminous mushroom.
I'm sorry to ask, but do you need a cure? No substitutes. I need both chocobo. Chocobos are a type of mushroom that are found in shady areas. The quickest way to get slug sweets is...
So I'm short of chocobarels, I think, to do her quests. So that is a thing I should think about. Okay. Alright, but anyway, I need to get to Poltai, the village of the Etra worshippers. Basically a whole village of people who should be totally in me, because I mean, lightning, I should say, not me, Mr. HG. But they should be, see, I don't know if that is a way to get over there or not. Let's see if that's a little shortcut. I'm thinking that we're too low to get up into. Yeah, that is a shortcut from the other direction. Okay. Going the right way, right? No. Veer over this way. Yeah, the Wildlands in particular is pretty confusing geography to me. The Dead Dunes is big but pretty straightforward. The Wildlands is a bit of a maze. Okay, so the first thing I need to do, I got the laptop out. Let's actually find this Canvas of Prayers item, because I didn't actually bother to remember to read where that is. Etra's Forbidden Tome. Check by the doorstep of one of the houses. Well, that could be a little bit more descriptive. Yeah, doorstep of one of the houses. I kind of... The house across from... And then any kind of description would be nice. My chocobo is bored, which... Can you blame Odin? Odin the chocobo? Okay. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time here. is this one. We'd have to go find this one we've got now. Wildlands lies secluded village called Polte. And there's nothing there to describe what you're doing, just it is somewhere in Polte. Okay. Are there houses up on this elevated portion of Polte? What you got for us, Professor? Is a man awaiting the end. There's really not actually houses up here. I think I meant to know from... I meant to have found it down here somewhere. They're only... That's got to be it, right? Yeah, that's it. Petro's Forbidden Tome. Okay. Now I gotta find somebody named Tobias. Tobias Vaughn, maybe? He's the innkeeper. It's a character from an old Doctor Who. Like an old Doctor Who, like black and white Doctor Who.
I believe.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day.
We've been cursed with immortality, robbed of our right to grow old and die.
Sure. That's a thing. Okay. We have been robbed of the right to grow old and die. Poor guys. Caleb will be next to the innkeeper, lying on the ground and asking for Cardija's potions. Well, that's weird, because I have not noticed that. And we walk by where the innkeeper is.
The day the world ends is not far away now. Many have already taken their own lives.
Death is my final offering.
So we got a weird cult of people who are into death.
Many in the city have forgotten the true teachings of Etro. They have become wayward fanatics.
Do I have to do a different mission first? Cardija, I might have to do this Cardija's Cure. Because this does not seem to be popping up.
They tarnished the name. We've been cursed with immortality, robbed of our right to grow.
Yeah, this quest doesn't seem to be showing up. So I think the guide I'm looking at might... you have to complete the main quest line, which I get, but it also seems... I'm wondering if you are supposed to have done a final cure first. So, Chocobarels, luminous mushrooms, a crim mushroom. So... we have a crim mushroom. I feel like we should have lots of luminous mushrooms, because I feel like, yeah, we got lots of these. So it's crim... No, it's choco whatever's... Chocobarels. Alright, I'm just gonna quick look up where you find Chocobarels. Because I have that power. My laptop is right here. Choco Borel. location. It says Choco Girls. Where can I find Choco Bowl? Lightning Returns, Wildlands side quests. Lightning Returns. I bet Choco Barrel might be a real thing because it's showing up. Now I'm back on it. I ended up going back to the IGN page. So within Jagged Valley, other areas of the village are distinguishable by their orange color. All right, so let's just get back to. Let's go back to Jagged Village. Whatever. We're not being super efficient here, but we'll get it.
That's all that happens to me.
And it could turn out that I just didn't find the right like the quest involves Cardesia. This quest that we're missing has us going to what the hell am I doing? Going the wrong way. This quest involves us someone is in trouble and they need healing, so we go to Cardesia, and Cardesia gives us stuff to heal them. That is the quest that I'm trying to get to pop, and I'm thinking, oh, even though IGN's guy doesn't say so, and it's I didn't pay for this guide, I can't scream too loud, and it's very possible they just did the quest in a certain order and didn't realize that one was a precondition for the other. It's not a freaking out thing here, but I'm looking at it and logically, okay, it would make some sense. Maybe this quest doesn't even happen until you've already done this other thing involving Cardesia. That would potentially be logical. Meanwhile, let's grab Luminous Mushroom on the way, because this game's turned into Mushroom Quest. Final Fantasy Mushroom Quest. It's the main focus of all of our time and energy is goddamn mushrooms. These are luminous mushrooms. I'm looking for the orange mushrooms. They're supposed to be in this actual town.
Steady there. How are you feeling?
Whatever. Don't bother. I'm thinking I would have grabbed any that I noticed in the town already. Okay, so now we're just going around looking for orange mushrooms in a wilderness where enemies really aren't going to show up. I wonder if these only show up during the day and the luminous mushrooms only show up at night. That would be an annoying but not really all that surprising wrinkle. I'm starting to suspect that's exactly what happens. Because I haven't seen any of these mushrooms yet, other than the luminous ones, which I have more than enough of. Chocobo Eater location, Mushroom Elf. Yeah, that's what it is, daytime hours. Fuck. Well, that being the case, we kind of completely wasted our time here. We got the Canvas of Prayers, I guess. I could chuck this entire video. I could load a save, I could chuck this entire video, I could keep this video as an example of the madness that is Final Fantasy XIII. I think that's what we're probably going to do. So I might just call this video, Don't Waste Your Time, Mushroom Madness. And what we're going to do is next time, because we have to come back and do stuff in the Wildlands anyway. So we've got nothing else to do in the desert dunes. I mean, maybe I'll call it a video. and we'll warp to the desert dunes and do something there, and then we'll come back and we'll do our, yeah, I don't know, we'll figure out something. But I think this whole video has probably been a complete wash, because we are awash in time wasting with mushrooms. Catch you guys next time.